Okay, lose the stress, lose the weight, take two. Do you have stress in your life? Do you have excess weight you want to lose? So, if you stress more, you eat more, right? It's a vicious cycle. Did you know that stress and obesity are the two leading causes of death in our country? So, how's that for a dramatic introduction? My name is Pam Leno, and I am an expert at releasing both stress and excess weight, and I'm here to tell you how. Today, I will show you how stress and weight gain are best friends, but not yours. I'm going to show you the three types of stress and how it affects your health, and how the weight gain from stress really wreaks havoc on your health and on your life. I will show exactly how I can help you de-stress and eat less effortlessly every day. It's not another diet. There's no food journals. There's no scales. It's actually about what's between your ears. So let's start with stress. There are three types of stress: good stress, acute stress, and chronic stress. Good stress is the kind of stress that's associated with planning a wedding or another fun event. Maybe you're buying a new house or a new car, and this creates a short term stress, however, the payoff is worth it. Now, acute stress is sudden, and you have an immediate reaction to something you're presented with. It's a moment of fight or flight response, like your boss says, "Hey, need to talk to you after work tonight." Uh-oh. Or maybe you're startled by a sudden noise, or get in, like a near car accident, something like that. Acute stress is immediate and it's short term, and in most cases, once the stressor has been removed, your body and your mind can return to a normal state. Now, chronic stress is an entirely different animal. This is of long term nature. This type of stress is one that you feel you're under every day, and there's no release from the things that make you feel stressed. And most chronic stressors are situational. For example, you hate your job, you detest going there. I bet your workplace stresses you out, and that could probably be an understatement. Perhaps it's a struggle with financial issues on a daily basis. For instance, living from paycheck to paycheck, unsure how your next bill is going to get paid, but I'm sure nobody out there is ever worried about money, right? Just kidding. Or perhaps this is a big one: if you're in an abusive relationship and you dread your spouse walking in the door every day. So, chronic stress becomes hormonal, and those hormones are addictive. Some of you here know what I mean, and you got to get your dose. So, you catch yourself yelling at another driver for no reason. You're snapping at your children for being too loud. You're arguing with coworkers just because. Your brain and your nervous system are just not designed to handle this long term stress. Chronic stress has two major hormones: cortisol and adrenaline. This is a dangerous combination, and it contributes to weight gain. So now we have stress and weight gain. Stress more, eating more. Untreated stress alone contributes to things like headaches and sleeplessness, high blood pressure, that's dangerous, cancer, heartburn, anxiety, and yes, there's that weight gain, just to name a few. Anybody recognize any of these? You add that weight gain to the mix, and now you have a lethal combination due to the health problems associated with excess weight. Really tough ones like diabetes, depression, heart disease, joint pain. So just raise your hand if you find yourself looking in the refrigerator or the pantry when you had a bad day and you say to yourself, "I deserve that chocolate bar after the day I had," and then you end up eating too. This is a vicious cycle of stress more, eat more. This is your brain looking for just that teeny tiny bit of relief from those stress hormones. And as you feed their stress, your body gains weight. Yeah, as you feed your stress, your body is going to gain weight. You don't feel good. You lack energy. Your clothes are uncomfortable. You start staying home because you're embarrassed to go out, and moving is an effort, and that downhill slippery slope has begun. I know because this happened to me. My second marriage had just ended, so once again, a single mom. I had two teens. I was in a high stress management position at a very elite athletic club. The hours were early, and there was intense physical exertion required on a daily basis. Plus, I had the financial burden of a house and two teenagers and growing bills, and I did not feel good. I was eating way too much, drinking too much. I argued with my kids. I was losing sleep. I was exhausted, and I didn't know what to do. I was desperate to feel like myself again. So one day, somebody who I was complaining about my life to said, "Hey, why don't you try the self development workshop I'm doing?" So I said, "Well, why not?" I had nothing to lose at that point. And at that point, my life started to turn. Now, that was 14 years ago. In that time, I became a lifelong learner of emotional guidance, brain function, brain and body harmony, and the disharmony and dis-ease stressing more and eating more creates. I studied life coaching, meditation, nutrition, weight loss, hypnotherapy. So in these years, I have learned a lot. Now, I am a successful wellness and weight loss center owner with many happy clients who have used my method. I'm a homeowner and a grandmother, so I guess those two teens of the stressed out mom turned out okay anyway. I know how to stop the destructive train of stressing more and eating more. If you lose the stress, you lose the weight. So just imagine how your life would be if you could feel calm and easily be able to handle stress. If you lose the stress, you lose the weight. How would it be if you actually wanted to choose only healthy foods, to avoid sugar, to sleep better, to enjoy your life more? How would you like to be easily able to lose and then manage your weight simply by changing your brain? If you had these things in your life, do you think your life would be much more enjoyable? What if you could calmly handle a situation at work or at home that in the past would have driven you to eating something? If you could easily walk past the donuts in the break room and instead eagerly head for the beautiful fresh veggies that you brought instead of the not feel the least bit deprived. If you could look in the mirror and smile at how great those cute outfits you want to wear look on you now. How would it feel to sleep well through the night? Wake up refreshed, energized, and excited to start your day. Well, all of that and more is absolutely possible. My client Vicki came to me stressed out. She's working 6 to 7 days a week and often on the weekends too. She said to me, Pam, I am so stressed out. I am eating chocolate, anything chocolate, to try to feel better, and it's not working. I'm just getting fatter. So the weight loss plan that she'd been on was of a very strict nature. It had intense willpower attached, and depending on willpower is exhausting. It takes a ton of energy. Being exhausted, she just didn't have the energy to maintain this strict plan. Now, after just 2 sessions with me, she's already lost 4.5 pounds and is on track to her weight loss goal. She finds it easy and calm to deal with issues at the office. She even told me how easy it was for her to go shopping. She wasn't even tempted to go down the chocolate aisles. She's sleeping better, and being more rested has a ton more energy. She's been taking the dog for a walk every night, so Vicki has noticeably changed her life by working with me. It was curious, in one of our sessions, we took a look at what her life would have been if she'd continued in that out of control behavior, eating chocolate whenever she was stressed out for 1 year. And she figured if she'd continued on that path, she would have gained another 25 pounds. She would have been probably ill and would have had a very difficult time even getting out of a chair. So, what a difference we made in her life. So, remember, I told you I am an expert in helping you lose weight and reduce stress, that I can help you lighten your body and relax your mind easily and effortlessly every day. How do I do this? With my stress less lose with my lose the stress, lose the weight hypnotherapy method. After all of my journey, I found this to be the most effective and incredible way to lose the stress and lose the weight. In hypnosis, the body and mind are in a very relaxed yet focused state, and this allows your subconscious mind, this is the place where all your memories and your habits and your programs are stored, it can actually absorb and take actions on suggestions to feel calm, to choose only healthy foods, to eat only when hungry instead of when stressed, to avoid sugar and to sleep better. And so you get to enjoy your life more. In hypnosis, you never do anything you really don't want to do. You likely have been in a state of hypnosis hundreds of times in your life. For instance, have you ever driven past your exit? You were in a state of hypnosis or focused attention on something that was, not your exit. You remember everything from your sessions. You are conscious and alert the whole time. Your mind is highly receptive to positive suggestion at this time. And the brain is lightning fast and can change using neuroplasticity, so habits can be altered very quickly. So if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of being stressed and overweight, if you'd like to laugh more, stay calm, sleep better, if you would like to lose weight quickly and easily without struggling with diets, then I would like to invite you to a free consultation. In this consultation, I will tell you if you qualify for this program with a simple set of questions that will help you figure out if hypnosis would work for your situation. So you can either call our office at 360-464-4434. You can email me at pam@pamleto.com, very easy, or you can visit my website, pamleto.com, to schedule your free consultation. So lose the stress, lose the weight. You deserve to be at your ideal weight because your ideal weight is possible right now.